heavyweight collision between Alexander Volkanovski and Do Ho Choi. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Proudly repping the Anzacs, Australia and New Zealand. Here is City Kickboxing's UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski, draws rave reviews from past opponents, from his teammates. He is the ultimate competitor, and anybody who saw him compete in a rugby league setting at 214 pounds, I might add, knows just how committed this guy is to athletics and to realizing greatness in the UFC. He certainly did that against Max Holloway, but he's going to get everybody's best shot, and that continues in earnest here tonight as they all continue to chase down the Australian champion Volkanovski. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Volkanovski is 2 years his senior. Choi is 4 inches taller. Volkanovski will have a 1-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Levine. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the O2 Arena in London, England. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea, the Korean Superboy, Do Ho Choi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Alexander the Great Volkanovski!
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
In this division, hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as vulnerable as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Looking to land the leg kick now. Blocks the shots.
Straight punch lands.
Perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Over and over, he landed a big body shot.
And there comes the separation now. Going back to his patented kicks here, but unable to find the target there. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy.
Effective punch there by the Korean Superboy.
Beautiful head kick. Oh, nice right hand, John.
Trying the flying knee there. Joy gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can wrap. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski. That knee attempt is blocked. Wow. Seconds now to go in round one.
Big powerful punch land. Now we get back to range. Yeah.
Right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Oh!
Liver kick.
Oh, well, you know about his kicks. They are on point this evening. And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see as the opponent starts to roll down, he cannot take many of those kicks.
Volkanovski gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. All right, there's the clapper. 10 seconds to go. Oh, goes to the roundhouse kick now and lands. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
What a devastating technique the roundhouse kick is.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Good. Relax. Drink of water and listen. All right. I want you to set those kicks.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from those previous 5 minutes, DC. And no padding, no glove on that foot.
No glove, no padding. And look at the hip action when he throws those kicks. He's not only kicking just for feel, he's really trying to damage his opponent. And as the fight goes longer, you will start to see it taking effect.
All right, so after he landed a high number of kicks in the previous round, we'll see if he can keep it going here as our next round gets underway.
He should stay the course. He's so educated with his legs and his feet that he's giving his opponent a very difficult time trying to anticipate what's coming his way.
Try to establish that jab. Well, Alexander Volkanovski has never lost a pro fight at 145 pounds, and if his boxing is any indication, that is a record that he's probably going to hold up after two.
I mean, Volkanovski follows the game to a T. Whatever you set out in front of him, he is going to do it, and he's going to do it at the highest level. We saw that in the fight against Max Holloway when he became the UFC featherweight champion.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, I love the jab. I know you love the jab. That was a nice one.
It's my favorite punch in all the fight. Big leg kick land. Oh, that was nice.
Hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top control?
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now,
Volkanovski gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there disguising his entry. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
up, slow down, as another takedown kick lands.
Joy getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. Good entry there to take the fight to the grappling realm. Now we'll see what he can do from here, champ.
This is exactly where he wants to be. Look from the try to use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
Lands a knee to the head to another fighter once again, finding the target with relative ease. And he continues to work the body here. Volkanovski gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually go out some damage.
Yeah, you got to get out to space, find places to rest and recover. Get against the octagon, go to the clinch, find ways to just recover so that when you have that next explosion, it actually has some meaning to it.
That shot is blocked by Choi. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up.
Breathe, relax, slow that heart rate down. It's okay. We expected this type of fight. We trained for this.
All right, here we go with our next round, DC. Pretty good game plan in the previous round. Attack the body to great effect, and we'll look to continue to do so.
He has done a great job of making the investment. The investment.
He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or in the Thomas out for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. He's done. He's done. Boom. Big jab. Uppercut landed.
Oh, collar tie. Nice kick landed there. Switching stances here. Right hand upstairs.
Ooh, head kick lands. Hurt. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Well, you got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it. Lighten up his opponent left and right. Well, he's up, but oh, is he hurt. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. They separate. Pretty good strike there, but not a ton of meat on the bone. Kind of looks like me at the Boca Raton boxing district.
He's used everything he could early in the fight, and now he's just on survival.
And strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Just misses there with the left.
That's a big strike right there. Punches and combinations. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go take that finish out. Both these gentlemen are putting it on the line.
Oh! All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand? Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight. Nice punch there.
Oh! What a round! All right, so there's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights, DC. And there was a big knockdown there. Thought he might get the finish. We'll see if he gets it in the next round.
Well, if he lands that shot again, it will be over. It will be a finish. You don't recover from two of those types of strikes. He found the right moment, he found the opening, and landed that big strike.
You okay? Good. Breathe. Get some water. Not a big deal. We've been knocked down.
All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high level expression.
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
He got it!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, let's re-rack the highlight now, DC, and he's certainly going to enjoy watching this one back. The head kick was there early, it was there often, and ultimately ended the night for his opponent.
He found a weakness in his opponent's game. The left kick, over and over, he was able to land it. And he was landing the strikes, too, with his hands, but ultimately it was the kick that was hidden behind the punch that finished the fight for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 20 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy,
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also